I'm Drew Dillman, and this is Between the Tape. So last year I started my own kind of privateer thing because with COVID and everything, sponsors were hard to find and come by. So I did a solo thing last year. So this year I wanted to bring on more riders and make it more of a development team. So we got a junior rider, we have 2 female riders and 2 masters riders. So to go from a one-man show to bringing in all these other riders and mechanics and all that is just it's a lot of work, but it's rewarding work because you get to see how well everybody else is doing. So honestly, I would put that as one of the things I'm most excited about this season as well, is kind of launching this team and running it. We're going to Europe. That's a new thing. Pretty excited about that. I haven't been to Europe in about 7 or 8 years since I was U23, so to get back over there and race in those big European races, I just have pretty good memories of some of those gnarly courses like Dillman and Zolder, just awesome fun courses. So I'm pretty amped to get over there, and might be my last opportunity to get over there and race as an elite cyclo-cross racer. So I'm gonna take a shot at it and see how it goes. I set a big team goal of having our 3 elite riders, so me in the men's race, Gus in the juniors race, and Hannah in the women's race. It'd be sweet to have all 3 of us in the top 3 on the podium at nationals. To me, that's the pinnacle of all goals, which is outside of my control. I can only control my race, so yep. I'll do my best to get top 3, and that's my goal. But really, I want to see all 3 of us on the podium at Nats, which would be mission accomplished. It's super bumpy, which makes it not as much fun. Take out the bumps and it's a super fun course, so that's unfortunate because I think they do have a legit good course. It's just that there's a big field out here that's just so bumpy. And it's probably because in years past it's a mud bog out there, so it's our fault that it's bumpy. So I don't know, feel bad for complaining, but besides that, it is a fun course. It's a good mix of straightaways and turns and technicals, so yeah, I'm excited about it.
Race is underway, the elite men's race. The whistle is blown. Dillman is coming up the front. Schwartz and Funston. We got a Marion University rider. Taking some UCI points for the first time in his career last week.
I might have started with a little too high of tire pressure, but made that adjustment pretty soon into the race. Was yelling at my pit crew, made a couple mistakes, hit the ground I think twice just on the first lap. So it definitely wasn't a smooth first lap, and then after that it was just a battle physically and mentally. When you make mistakes on the very first lap, it's hard to bounce back and stay focused. So it was definitely a mental battle at that point. After that first lap, it was just a matter of fighting back, picking off guys one at a time. It's kind of been my season, but today it was a little bit more my fault than anybody else's. I just made some bad mistakes. Can't blame it on anybody else except for me. Probably the worst race of the season. I genuinely didn't have that much fun. I think it was just the course. In warm-up I didn't really notice it, but during the race when I was going hard, I really just couldn't get into a groove. So I hate to say that, but that's how I feel. Yeah, there's another day tomorrow. That's Between the Tape. We'll see you at Hendersonville, and then we'll see you out at Nats. All right, you gotta smile for the camera. All right, you got food all over you. You gotta look the part.